Hello there. It's been a long time since I've done a patch from scratch or track from scratch on the Analog 4, but I thought I'd sort of do a talk through of the performance, which I'm hoping is going to result from this. Mainly looking at the new Euclidean sequencer feature, which I've done a little tutorial in. So this is very much aimed at, using that in a performance mode and seeing what I can do with it. So I've started from a completely initialized state, which I normally do with these things. So we've got track 1, no sound, nothing on the sequence. Track 2, the same. The steps lengths for each track, 16 for track 1, 14 for track 2, track 3, 16, and track 4, 8 steps, which is normally going to be like drums and perhaps a bass or an offbeat thing. The idea, I think, with this piece is to go track 1, a Euclidean sequence, evolving track 2, Euclidean sequence, perhaps bass, and some counterpoint sequence, track 3, chords, and track 4, drums. So pretty straightforward. I haven't got an external keyboard, or I was thinking of adding some external audio, like a Chaos or something like that, but just keep this straightforward. I may, in the performance, add a guitar or something, I don't know, thinking about it. But anyway, so let's, setting up the sounds is the first thing with this. So I'll take the track length stuff off. So track 3, I want to be some chords, so I'm going to go in, make it infinite sustain, add in the second oscillator. First oscillator tuning, I'm going to add the 5th, so that's going to be, from here C and G. The second oscillator, I'm going to tune down 7th and add the 5th again, so that becomes now C minor 7, G minor 7, F minor 7. I think we got that the right way around. Minus 7th to 5th plus, so it'll be the 5th of, and then 6th. I think let's just try. No, let's go minus 7. Doesn't matter if it's off. A bit of filtering, low pass filter. And then a little bit of LFO just to make it a bit variant. A very slow one, sine wave. And may as well add the effects in now, some delay and chorus. I could pan it. I'm probably going to have the sequences each side of the stereo, so I'll pan this anyway. Perhaps using the second LFO just so it's easy to switch between them. So I'm going to choose the amp panning. Hopefully you can see some of this on the screen. I could actually do a fast pan so it becomes almost a tremolo type effect. Hopefully you can hear that. More depth. OTT. So that'll do for now. I'll be fiddling with the filter as the thing progresses. Just double check, detune slightly, even though it's already on 5ths. Okay, turn that sound down. Right, the sequence, just to get the sound, I think I'll just put in a step sequence. Need to play it, of course, so let's just choose a few notes. Pretty basic stuff. This is going to be Euclidean, so it doesn't matter what I put in it, it's purely just to shape the sound. So let's, again, second oscillator, I do like sort of rich sounds, detuned slightly with the other one. And because this is going to be a high sequence, or high-ish, I'm just going to add the extra octave as well. Again, I tend to go low pass filters on a lot of this stuff, a lot of the sequences. Because it's going to be a high sequence, let's just put it in a higher range. I could do that on the tuning, but it's easier just to do it here. Okay, a bit too much resonance. Let's envelope shape it. I'll do. So we've got 1/8 delay. Let's just check the delay length. I usually have it set to 1/8, dotted 1/8. A bit of ping-ponging. And back to that sound, perhaps a bit shorter. And we can go into the Euclidean mode now, because I'm going to use it in Euclidean. And so that'll do for now. Let's go turn that track down. Let's go into the second one, which is also going to be Euclidean. And this way I'll do it the other way around. I'll switch Euclidean on straight away. So this is going to be more bassy. So I've got it set to 4. In fact, my track length is 14. What I'm thinking of doing here is having perhaps a polymetric Euclidean going on. So if I set it to 12, that allows me, when I do the Euclidean, let's just check this, to have divided across 12. Let's see how this works. Can't recall actually doing this. So when I do 3, yeah, so 3 is going to give us, you know, for the traditional sort of 3/4 thing. Let's just show you what's going on there. 1, 2, 3, and that'll be against a 4/4. So when that gets more complex, if I do 4, then you get the more offbeat. Oh no, you're getting 3s now, so that's really cool. That's kind of what I wanted for good polymetric stuff. So what that means is, when we run it against the 4/4 of the other one, let's just see that in action. So I just need to set the Euclidean of this one to 4/4. So now you can hear a nice clash. I'll drop the octaves of this one. So now you've got that lovely 3/4 against 4/4 cross rhythm. I haven't shaped number 2, so let's make this more of a rounded bass sound. Which requires obviously a second oscillator, a bit more of a sub-octaves. We can, let's make the waveform square or pulse. And then obviously the key thing with this sort of bass sound is a bit of a resonance on the second filter. It may be that I switch them over so that the 3/4 type thing is on the higher sequencer. It should be easy to do that, so let's go into the track 2 master length. Let's make that 16, and then make the Euclidean 4. So that's known. The kick, let's make track 1 Euclidean. Sorry, the first thing is to make the track length 12, and then make the Euclidean 4. There we go. So we've now got the bass on the sort of the kick 4 to the floor, and we've got the high sequence on track 1 on that. See these chords fit. So I think actually the way I've set the chord, it's in sort of G minor. So if I think of it as G minor, so I've got the D there. Anyway, sorry, getting stuck. And the last thing is just some percussion. So obviously this one, it's a bit of sound locking to get the drums and things. So let's put on just your standard kick. Now you can hear it more clearly. Let's have some hi-hats, some random hi-hats. So there's a bit screechy, that sequence. I wanted it more gentle. Gentle as in a softer tone. And we need probably that one panning. I want it all over the bass, perhaps in the middle. So let's do LFO 2 on this one and get the pan going on the amp. We could make this pan synchronized. So if I set it to 42 and 2 and a sine wave, 42 or 36. As we mixed up with the although it doesn't have to be totally synchronized. So we've got the depth control of that. If I want to stop it panning, I can do that. And then let's go into the amp. I can have it set already. We'll put the bass a bit to the right. And the chords are already cross panning. Chords, a bit of reverb. Might just adjust the tuning on this just so it makes sense to me. So this one, I think I want to go down 7. And the second oscillator I want to go up to I don't want it to be perfectly, I actually after something a bit more enigmatic chord wise, so I'm going to fiddle with these. Right, because this is on, just thinking about the chords now, because I'm on infinite sustain. If I wanted to make these more choppy, I'd need to sequence them. And potentially I could go to Euclidean on these as well, and see what kind of effect that is. So, you know, I could turn the infinite release off, go into Euclidean, and then add some notes. It's still got a little bit of release on. And I probably want that faster, and let's choose more notes of the Euclidean. Sort of experimenting here. A bit more frequency filtering on the LFO. Faster. So this is me setting up sort of variety later on in the performance, so that I can you know, switch to that or have it on the palette. Might actually set that, so that's on the second filter 2, the cutoff frequency, so let's put that in. So second filter, filter 2, frequency. Just a little bit of depth, not too much. That was a bit faster. So that high sequence obviously needs a bit of work as well because it's very static, so a little bit of frequency modulation on that, just so it's not sort of grating. I might set that to pulse or square wave 2. And definitely needs good delay on it. I'm not sure why the delay is not stronger. Oh, of course, because let's kill the other tracks. Because it's in time with the delay, it's effectively on the 8th anyway, if that makes sense. So it's actually coinciding with the delay dotted 8ths. So what I could do is think about them stacking. So if I choose so now, because they're overlapping, you could end up with some nice chords. And again, I'm thinking all the time, perhaps these could be nice breakdowns or introductions. You can hear the LFO there, make it a bit slower. I'll just check the delay, make sure we've got enough feedback. And so that's kind of cool. And then I could introduce, you know, the chords there, which I think is more staccato at the moment, which gives it suddenly we've got this cross rhythm thing going. And because that's auto panning as well at quite a fast rate, let's make it a bit slower. Did I auto pan the main sequence, the high sequence? I don't know. Let's just have a check. No, there's no depth on it. You kind of don't want too much panning around, but you do need a bit. May as well use the stereo if you've got it. So I've set the pan of the high sequence sort of to the right. Let's check what the bass is doing again. Oops. So that needs to be louder. Let's just turn down track 1. A bit of mixer balance as we get towards the end of the setup. Chorus on that. I think it's the filter that's a bit too low. Let's get some overdrive. So quite a nice groove there. The kick drum I think is a bit heavy for the type of track I'm going for, so I'm going to choose something a bit more and find them a bit softer. I've got some, where are they? There, that sort of clicky one, which is one of my favourites. A bit more trancy, I suppose. Let's just turn those up a bit. Just need to manage the balance there, so I want that. Just get rid of the hi-hats. So that might be a nice sort of breakdown with the bass. Right, the advantage now of having this on a Euclidean, the bass, is that we can go from that rather boring, same as the kick, to actually rotate it a couple to make it offbeat and a bit rounder. So I don't like the sound as such. A little more sustain. Okay, the reverb's very short at the moment. I'm just going to fix that. Because you won't put reverb on the bass, but I just want to have it there as an option. Let's just see what's going on with the bass. I think we've got the sub-octaves. That's cool. And that would benefit because it's properly on. It's in the proper time. It's 4/4. As soon as I put some delay on that, it suddenly brings it to life. And let's play with the Euclidean just to see. And again, part of this setup now is to try things out. So in performance, you're remembering what worked and what didn't. Oops. Setting up a bass sound is always hard. If I'm struggling with, setting one up, I can always try the old preset route and the fiddle. So let's just see if we've got any basses. I'll just filter here by bass and see what other options we've got. And again, you have to sort of go through a few of these. So that's kind of the warm type of one I'm after. Excuse me. I'll just raise the octave of that one a bit, see what's going on. Oh, in fact, I could do it. Whoops, sorry, just hit the camera. I could do it on the frequency of the oscillator, yeah, because it's very low at the moment. Yeah, that's sort of more traditional. And then with the delay. See how that works with the chords. So the chords are on one note at the moment. I call them chords, so we need to just add a few extra notes in different notes to make this kind of more interesting. Just make them less sustained. Change the Euclideans on those. Is that Euclidean? Oh yeah, I've got 3 Euclideans going now, right? I forgot about that. Yeah, because I turned them on for the chords. The idea with the chords as well is that I can turn the Euclidean off, and we've just got that sequence here, and then go into an infinite release type mode. So it's more of a pad. And then go back to the Euclidean. Turn the Euclidean off, go into pads. Alright, so that's good. Drums, sorry, let's just go back to track 4. I need to turn 3. No, instead of turning it down, I'll just turn the infinite release off. The kick. So what? I need some complementary percussion for this. So sound locking again. Let's choose. Have we got any lighter, high-end percussion that I could use? Go for something a bit more industrial. So I might use those as offbeats. Those other sounds. So this one I can obviously turn the relative volume down for the sound lock. And then a bit of delay. To get it motoring, I can move the pan of that to one side, perhaps to complement the main sequence. The idea with this, because it's only on 8 steps, is that I can, on 4 and 6, for example, suddenly introduce some offbeat stuff and then kill them, just as a bit of a breakdown. It's a sort of semi-random, just choosing the steps, choosing something. That's kind of nice. And I might pan those to the other side. This might be a nice start. This could do with reverb. So this is all on those 8 steps. I've still got 8 and 2 available for anything if I want. If I want to keep this mix, for example, I can choose those 4 steps and just turn them down. Then we're just back to the kick and then introduce them back in. Likewise, I can press 1 and 5 and just have the percussion. And those are 2 choppy ones, put a bit of delay on as well. Bring back the kick. Let's see what the bass is doing. So there's a lot going on in the bass. Euclidean, let's go back to 4. I'll actually go with 3. I mean, the whole idea of the Euclidean is that you can build up the alternate parts. So there's like the main sequence there. Obviously it's a nice gentle start, kill the drums. We can introduce just a single bass there against that. So I'm thinking of a way to start the piece now. It's a C, is it? Yeah. So I've put it on, again, infinite release here. It's a bit tacky for what I want at the start. So I'm going to do a slow attack. So what I want there is something quite gentle, bit of reverb on the bass as well. I'm not sure if there's any LFO action on that. I'm going to just put a gentle, slow filter on the bass. Got to make sure I don't destroy the bass sound so much that I can't take it back to the more clicky when the groove starts going. For example, take the attack off, make the release less, and then go into the Euclidean and start adding more notes, and then get rid of the reverb. Make the volume of the delay a bit more. I like my delays. I can you know, fade out the sequence, and we're sort of into the groove aspect, and then introduce or fade in. I often do this, fade in the chords. Actually playing them manually. Going to the Euclidean for those. Let go, and it should then have this more complex system thing going on. And I can stop it as well, of course, because I'm now overriding the sequence, the Euclidean, with a constantly sustained note. And then I can reintroduce the high sequence. And with the Euclidean, start to give it more notes. Make it more clicky. Higher in the mix. Start to change the sound up to the chorus. Go to the drums, break down, take it just to the kick. Drop the volume of the chordal stuff. Make the bass a bit more interesting. Again, all of this is just practicing for a performance. Now what I was doing, like the bass. Make it a bit more sustained. If I put infinite release on, it means that that note is going to carry to that note. Let's go into the Euclidean for the bass. Start to ratchet it up a bit. Rotate it back so it's on the beat more. That way when we add more Euclidean notes. This is where, sorry, for a performance, you probably need to start adding more notes, because when you add more Euclidean, so what probably I need to do to prepare is, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of notes there that are the same, so I'm going to record and just add some random notes for now. Just restart that. Slightly out of time. Is this quantized? That's a point. I didn't even check if these tracks are quantized, because I played that in live, so I just want to make sure that these are indeed quantized. So where am I going? Track. That's the track allocation. Sorry, I've lost my quantize. No, what's going on? That's on. Just turn off the other tracks a moment. Yeah, that's not quantized at all. It shows you how often I use quantization. So we've got pattern swing. Where's my... Sorry about that. I'll just put global quantizing on. So that should affect every track. Makes more sense. Sorry, that was on the notes page. I don't know why I didn't find that initially. So now turn it down a bit. And the same now applies for track 1. If I want to add some more notes, if I go into the Euclidean, make every note play, groove still, so I need something a bit nicer on the notes there. So I could definitely see that as a nice sort of breakdown again, where it's just that playing. Kind of want something a bit more angelic-y. I could use the arp as well here, but that'll do when I go back to the 4 against the 12. That's kind of nice. If I want to change any of these notes on like main sections like this, I'd just, like we've got 2 the same there, so I want to, whoops, just change one of those. Nice. And remember, so I'm going to set up for the performance now, which is, remember we're starting with this sort of softer sound, a little bit of filtering, kind of nice, panning, just check the panning LFO. Might have a bit more depth. That's kind of cool. So like I said, I'm setting up for the start of the performance now, which is going to be a gentle start. See what obviously we won't be doing that at the start, so I need to turn off Euclidean. Start really low on the chords. Notice as well for performance, I'm thinking high sequence, bass, chords, chordy things, and then sort of rhythm track, if you like, which allows me to think more structurally. One thing I do with this infinite release is the ability, you've seen me do it before on other tutorials, is to play the note and it'll just, I can go to another track and you know, do things on that and then go back to the chord. So this one, for instance, we don't have that much Euclidean action going. Chords are a bit loud in the mix. Probably that is as well. So that the chord there is still wrong, so I'm just going to fiddle with that because it won't make sense otherwise. I'm going to go back to the original first oscillator on 1 and 5, and then the second oscillator on check that second oscillator. That makes more sense. And I can put the chords higher up as well if I want. Rhythm track. Suddenly we're in something that makes sense. The reason we're getting sort of cut off on the kick there is because I've got notes after it which are turned down at the moment. Those ones. If I put a note after the first kick, likewise we'd have some cut off as well. Right, I think we're kind of ready. So the Euclidean, remember this is a sort of me trying out if the Euclidean's cool for performance by, you know, starting with nothing. So I'm going to turn off all the Euclideans. The chord I'm just going to turn down. The rhythm as well. Potentially I can just turn down the kick because it's a sound lock. And that'll be the start. I'll sort of introduce on the Euclidean the high sequence. And by adjusting the density of the Euclidean, I can sort of introduce it slowly. Might change the attack on that. It's a sort of squelchy attack I don't like at the moment. I'll take the resonance down initially. There we go, a bit more, let's get more of the reverb action going. Right, I think we're ready. Just turn down the Euclidean on that, and I'll, so hopefully that made sense to you, as in you know what's going on. And we're ready. I'm just set up on the Euclidean for the high sequence and everything else is in place. So if this is the end of the tutorial video, now we'll go into the performance, which I'm not sure how will last how long, and yeah, we'll take it from there. I'll be taking some of the sounds, of course, into other directions. I might turn the chord into a solo, I go into a quick preset or something. I don't know yet, but hopefully that made some sense. Thanks.